him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack 'em a gob, everybody. It is time. Yes, time for the only news that matters. And Sebastian Bach will release his new solo album, Child Within a Man, on May 10th. He's paired the announcement with the album's second single, Everybody Bleeds. The 11-track LP marks the singer's first full-length album since 2014's Give 'Em Hell, and will feature several guests, such as guitarist John Five, Steve Stevens, and Aranthi. I think that's that female guitar player that played with Alice Cooper at one point. Bach's father, the late painter, David Burks, designed the album cover. Child Within the Man is available to pre-order now on CD, cassette, digital, and double LP in 2 different colors. Bach said, I've been putting out records since the year 1989. And thank you for 35 years of Bach and roll, all leading up to Child Within a Man. If you like the record I have put out in the past, I can guarantee you will enjoy the new album. This is the kind of rock and roll that keeps you young. Can't wait for you all to crank it up. Child Within a Man, a magical fountain of youth, gone wild, forever. It's all one big song. Turn it up. Bach first previewed Child Within a Man with the lead single, What Do I Got to Lose, in December. He'll support the album with Latin and North American tour dates beginning in April. Man, alright. I loved that song he released, What Do I Got to Lose, back in December. I was like, damn, this is good. So now he releases this other song called Everybody Bleeds, where I'm like, dude, I think this is even better. I'm psyched for this album. I'm going to order it. So those 2 songs alone, I don't care. But you know what? I'll tell you this right now. I am a fan of black vinyl. I don't mind colored vinyl if that's my only option, is I got to get colored vinyl. Colored vinyl now sounds fine. But I don't know, there's something about the black vinyl that I'm so used to. I always feel black vinyl is the best. And I want to get this on black vinyl. But if you can only get it in 2 different colors, what the hell, I'll do it. But I got to say, man, I'm very, very impressed with these 2 songs. And I'm buying it, man. I'm buying it. But I will say, as far as Sebastian Bach's solo career, I really loved his first solo album, Angel Down. The next one, Kicking and Screaming, was the next one, I think, right? That one was good. It was good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't no Angel Down. And then Give 'Em Hell was kind of like the same thing. It's kind of like a sister album to Kicking and Screaming. I just felt like Angel Down was superior in both those albums. And listening to these 2 songs, I feel these 2 songs are better than any songs on those last 2 albums. Hell, I would probably even put it up there with Angel Down songs. And I'm very, very impressed, and I'm definitely going to buy it. And as you've seen my past episodes, I'm not really a big fan of his personality. I mean, I did meet him a long time ago, and he was super cool. We talked about Judas Priest. It was awesome meeting him. He was such a metalhead and so easy to talk to. He was very animated, and it was just me there. It wasn't like, he wasn't an act. It was actually, he is very, very, dedicated to his metal and stuff, and I love him for it, but, there's a lot of things he does. He says stuff that I've bashed him in the past, but, hey, man, I don't care what a jerk you are. Release good music, and I will support you. That's just the way it is, man. You know what? Because I said it a million times. If I only owned albums from people that weren't douchebags, I'd only own Rush albums. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm loving the Sebastian Bach going on, but I'm one of these people that I'm happy as hell with Eric Grönwall in Skid Row. I like his voice more. I think it's more powerful. Sebastian was great in Skid Row and stuff, but hey, man, stick with your solo stuff. I want to hear this Eric Grönwall make some more music with Skid Row because I loved that album they did with him, Gang's All Here. I loved it, and I don't think it would have been as good as Sebastian Bach singing those songs. That's what I think. I mean, I think Eric Grönwall is a way better singer, but Sebastian Bach is awesome, and not bashing the guy. I'm just one of these rare people that it's like, hey man, I'm cool with Skid Row not being with you, and a lot of people don't understand. Well, I mean, this is only speculation on my part, okay? I think the reason that Skid Row will not bring Sebastian Bach back into Skid Row is because Snake has said in a separate interview that had nothing to do with Sebastian Bach, but he did admit he has some mental problems like depression and stuff, and he, you know, to have Sebastian Bach around him would be unhealthy, you know, and so I think that's the main reason they're not bringing him back, because, you know, Bach is a handful, man, and that's why. It's health reasons. That's my speculation, man. I mean, come on. If you're suffering from some mental issues, do you really want Sebastian Bach around you 24/7 on a tour? I don't think so. That's what I think. But anyway, I love these songs. What do you all think? Do you guys love these songs that he's putting out? Because I totally dig it, and I'm hoping the rest of the album's good. And if it's not, oh well. I'll have to take a bite out of my wallet, but I will still get 2 kick-ass songs when I buy that album. Now, looking at the album cover, it's like, you know, there's that image of Sebastian Bach when he's young. And every time I see Sebastian Bach live, he's always got like these screens on the stage that flash pictures of when he was young, when he was Hot Metal Dude Monthly, you know? And, you know, and also, like, his shirts. Like, my friend Charlie got me a Sebastian Bach shirt where it's actually the album cover of Slave to the Grind says Sebastian Bach. Yeah, that I wear proudly. I don't care for that. But, man, to have, like, a Sebastian Bach shirt where it's just him, you know, in his Hot Metal Stud Monthly look back then, you know? Like, you know, this pretty boy. I don't know, man. I think that would look weird on me, man. I wouldn't buy that. But yeah, he's flashing young. He keeps putting up young images of himself, and now he's actually putting it on the album cover. Oh well, I mean, he looks drastically different now, but if you read his book, you understand that, you know, his nose got broken from some bikers at a Kiss show, and that distorted. That had a lot to do with what his face looks now, because his nose wasn't as big as it is. Whatever. All I know is the guy just keeps showing pictures. Look how hot I was back then. You know? His book. The cover of his book was that picture of him. Wasn't it the picture of him on Rolling Stone magazine? Or maybe not. But I know the cover was a young Sebastian Bach as well. But whatever, I'm getting the album. And are you going to buy it? Anybody out there? You know, you can buy it on CD as well, you know. Leave your comments below. All comments are welcome. And I thank you all for watching the only news that matters. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. And ring that little notification bell. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston, and so nevermore shall we see you again.